Are you ready to rev up your engines and take a trip down memory lane with some of the most iconic muscle cars in automotive history? In this video, we'll dive into the legacy of classic Chevrolet muscle cars. These legendary vehicles dominated drag strips and racetracks during the 1960s and 1970s. From pristine collector's items to restored project cars, Chevy muscle cars hold a special place in the hearts of enthusiasts. If you're a fan of the smell of burning rubber and the roar of powerful engines, you're in the right place. Let's explore the rich history of these classic Chevy muscle cars. In the 1950s, America's auto industry was booming post-World War II. Chevrolet emerged as a key player in the burgeoning car culture. Two standout models from this era are the Corvette and the Chevy Impala. The first-generation Corvette, produced from 1953 to 1962, revolutionized the brand's image. Known for its sporty design and powerful engines, it featured the Blue Flame inline V6 motor. Chevy then became the first manufacturer to offer a V8 engine with at least 1 horsepower per cubic inch of displacement. This innovation ignited America's passion for high-performance vehicles. The Corvette, with its 283 cubic inch V8 motor, became a symbol of race performance on the road. Meanwhile, the Chevy Impala, introduced in 1957, catered to a broader audience. It offered versatility with options for a 4-door or coupe, hardtop, or softtop. The first-generation Impala could be powered by a 283 CUN motor or an optional 348 CUN V8, delivering over 335 horsepower. This model became one of Chevrolet's most iconic and popular cars, with production runs extending well into the 21st century. Moving into the 1960s, Chevrolet continued to innovate with new muscle car models. 4 significant introductions during this decade included the Corvette Stingray, Nova, Chevelle, and Camaro. The Corvette Stingray, produced from 1963 to 1967, featured a sleek, aerodynamic design. Its engines delivered nearly 300 horsepower, making it a coveted vehicle despite its higher price tag. The Stingray continued Chevrolet's dominance in the sports car industry. The Nova, also known as the Chevy 2, was introduced in 1962 as a compact, economical car. The Nova SS, a performance-oriented version, was equipped with powerful V8 engines. It became one of the smallest muscle cars to come out of Detroit, appealing to those who wanted power in a compact form. Chevrolet's mid-size Chevelle, launched in 1963, bridged the gap between the Impala and the Nova. The Chevelle SS stood out with its fastback lines and powerful engines, setting the standard for Chevy muscle cars. The second-generation Chevelle introduced the Malibu, a luxurious variant that would become a staple in Chevrolet's lineup. The iconic Camaro, introduced in 1967, was built to compete with Ford's Mustang. It featured a rear-drive, front-engine configuration and offered a range of powerful engines. The Z28 model, with its racing stripes and 302 CUN V8 engine, emphasized its racing pedigree. The 1970s began strong for Chevy muscle cars, despite rising competition and regulatory challenges. Redesigns for the Impala, Nova, and Chevelle kept these models popular. However, the Clean Air Act of 1970 and the 1973 oil crisis made high-octane fuel scarce and expensive. Muscle cars were seen as inefficient, leading to the decline of some models. Chevrolet introduced 2 new models in the 1970s, the Monte Carlo and the Caprice. These cars combined power with family-friendly features, offering both manual and automatic transmissions. The Monte Carlo and Caprice were versatile and customizable, appealing to a wide range of drivers. Despite their more conservative design, they retained the powerful engines that defined Chevy muscle cars. Chevrolet was not just about the powerful engines, it was about innovation in automotive engineering. One significant advancement was the introduction of the small-block V8 engine, which became a cornerstone of Chevy's success. First introduced in 1955, the small-block V8 engine was known for its simplicity, reliability, and ability to produce significant power from a relatively small displacement. This engine design was so influential that it remained in production for several decades, undergoing various modifications and improvements over the years. Another major innovation was the use of fiberglass in the construction of the Corvette. Fiberglass was lightweight and resistant to rust, making it an ideal material for a high-performance sports car. This material choice allowed the Corvette to have a sleek and aerodynamic design, which contributed to its impressive speed and handling capabilities. Chevrolet muscle cars have had a profound impact on American culture. They symbolize freedom, power, and the American dream. During the 1960s and 1970s, these cars were not just modes of transportation, they were a way of life. Car clubs and drag racing events became popular pastimes, and owning a muscle car was a status symbol. Movies and TV shows from this era often featured these iconic vehicles, further embedding them into the cultural fabric. Films like American Graffiti and TV shows like Knight Rider showcase the allure and excitement of muscle cars, making them stars in their own right. Even today, the legacy of classic Chevrolet muscle cars continues to thrive. Car shows and auctions frequently feature these vintage models, drawing enthusiasts from all over the world. The restoration and customization of classic Chevys remain a popular hobby, with many car enthusiasts dedicating countless hours and resources to bringing these machines back to their former glory. Beyond the Corvette, Impala, Nova, Chevelle, and Camaro, Chevrolet has produced other noteworthy models that have left their mark on automotive history. The El Camino, a unique blend of car and truck, was introduced in 1959 and became a cult classic. With its distinctive design and powerful engines, the El Camino offered the utility of a truck with the performance of a muscle car. The Chevrolet SS, short for Super Sport, was another significant model. Introduced as a performance package in 1961, the SS badge could be found on various Chevrolet models, indicating a higher level of performance and handling. The SS package often included upgraded suspension, brakes, and engine options, making these vehicles highly sought after by performance enthusiasts. The late 1970s and early 1980s saw a decline in the muscle car era. Stringent emissions regulations, fuel economy concerns, and rising insurance costs made muscle cars less practical for everyday use. Many manufacturers, including Chevrolet, shifted their focus to more fuel-efficient and economical vehicles. However, the passion for muscle cars never truly faded. In the 1990s, there was a resurgence of interest in these classic vehicles. Chevrolet responded by reintroducing the Camaro in 1993 after a brief hiatus, and the Corvette continued to evolve with each new generation, maintaining its status as an iconic sports car. This resurgence was fueled by nostalgia and a renewed appreciation for the raw power and unique design of muscle cars. Car enthusiasts began to restore and modify classic models, and car shows dedicated to muscle cars grew in popularity. Today, Chevrolet continues to honor its muscle car heritage with modern interpretations of classic models. The latest generation of the Camaro and Corvette embodies the spirit of their predecessors, with cutting-edge technology and performance that rival some of the best sports cars in the world. These modern muscle cars blend classic design elements with contemporary engineering, offering a driving experience that pays homage to the past while embracing the future. For instance, the Corvette C8, introduced in 2020, features a mid-engine layout, a departure from the traditional front-engine design. This change enhances the car's handling and performance, bringing it closer to the capabilities of high-end European sports cars. Yet, it retains the unmistakable styling and heritage of the Corvette brand. The Camaro, with its aggressive styling and powerful engine options, continues to be a favorite among muscle car enthusiasts. Whether you opt for the track-ready ZL1 or the everyday performance of the SS, the Camaro offers a range of options to suit different driving preferences. Restoring and collecting classic Chevrolet muscle cars is more than a hobby, it's a passion. Restorers often face challenges such as finding original parts, dealing with rust and wear, and ensuring the authenticity of their restorations. However, the satisfaction of bringing a classic Chevy back to life is immeasurable. Car clubs and online communities provide valuable resources and support for restorers. These groups often share tips, sources for parts, and advice on overcoming common restoration challenges. Joining a car club can also offer opportunities to participate in car shows and events, where you can showcase your restored vehicle and connect with other enthusiasts. Classic Chevrolet muscle cars have left an indelible mark on automotive history and American culture. From the groundbreaking Corvette to the versatile Impala, the powerful Chevelle, the compact Nova, and the iconic Camaro, each model has contributed to Chevrolet's legacy of performance and innovation. Despite the challenges faced over the decades, the passion for these vehicles remains strong. Whether you're a collector, restorer, or simply an admirer of classic cars, the allure of Chevrolet muscle cars is undeniable. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of classic Chevrolet muscle cars. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other content for more automotive history and insights. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on all things muscle cars. Share your favorite Chevy muscle car stories in the comments.